पहला रिएक्शन तो लगा दुनिया सब खत्म हो चुकी है। हम लोग रात भर रोते रहे, आत्महत्या तक हम लोग ने सोच लिया। दिल में तब भी था कि कहीं ना कहीं आशा की किरण जरूर होगी, क्योंकि हम ही दुनिया में अकेले नहीं होंगे। तभी 3 दिन तक मैं ऑफिस नहीं गया। उसके बाद मेरे बॉस ने मुझे जबरदस्ती बुलवाया, वो बस मेरे को गाड़ी में लेके चले गए अपने जीजा जी का। उनके जीजा जी डॉक्टर थे। उन्होंने जो जो चीजें बोली वो दिमाग में ऐसे घर करती गई। उन्होंने बोला कि अनुराग, भगवान ने तुम्हें इतना सॉलिड समझा है, तभी उन्होंने तुम्हें ऐसी परेशानी दी है। वो जानते हैं कि और कोई दुनिया में नहीं उठा सकता इसको। अभी तक तुम बिना लक्ष्य के जी रहे थे, अब जो है तुम्हारे पास लक्ष्य आ गया है कि इसको तुम्हें सुधारना है, साथ में ऐसे ही कई बच्चों को और सुधारना है। और उम्मीद करते हैं कि कुछ समय के बाद हम लोग भी कुछ न कुछ ऐसे बच्चों के लिए करते रहेंगे, जिससे कि इस बड़े क्वेश्चन का आंसर मिल जाए कि हमारे बाद क्या।
हमारे बाद क्या? I believe this question is there with everyone's mind who are present in the meeting. My values are family, freedom, and service. What do you mean by family? Spend more time with your family, spouse, and kids. For that, most of the people in the meeting must be striving for that. Allow to live life of your child with the special needs to enjoy his life to fullest. Do we give enough time? Do we give enough time so that we can explore his energy, his ability, and his skill level? Have high energy to jump and play with your kid. Freedom from social stigma that why it has happened to me, from dependency and from worry of what after us. This worry is eating us. What after us? Service. Be role model to inspire matured, high energetic professional to join. This was decided long back, and now we are getting a lot many people through my bootcamp who are willing to part in the social segment to serve people, and this is how it will happen. Help more people. My mission: those who have joined first time, 1 lakh person with disabilities to get employment and lead dignified life in next now 4 years. By 30th April 2029, here's a small introduction of myself. Engineer in electrical and electronics from NIT Karnataka, 1993 batch. Experience of 28 years in corporate world like Videocon, Philips, Haier, Electrolux, Tata Sky, World Space, Tata Docomo. And last organization was B2X, through which I was taking care of Samsung service all across India, and also extended my support in establishing services to Samsung services to Vietnam and US. About Garima madam, who is my wife, she is RCA certified, whom you will listen after maybe 5 minutes. And she is RCA certified in autism spectrum disorder, mother of Vatsal, that is one of the best qualification, and 17 years of working with children and adult with autism. Now grown to now this is my son Vatsal, 25 year, always happy. Sometimes he gives some tantrum, throws some tantrum, but not so damaging. Enjoys going to center, do some learning, stays with his peers at independent living training program. This is our.
You feel the corporate pressure to keep climbing, but the heaviest weight you carry is the worry for the one waiting for you back home. So you take a step that's beyond your comfort zone. You decide to be more than a provider. You decide to be a father. Suddenly, you're free. You have the time to connect, the energy to jump and play, the freedom to serve your family first.
Freedom to serve your family first. Let me know who all are ready with their question and answer. I'll just scan through. This is the 5-day bootcamp which we are all conducting on regular basis, where from 8:15 p.m. to 9:30 p.m., where we understand how a person sitting at different location can start for social work, can start a social venture sitting at your location, can do social work, so that I can visualize, I can realize also my mission statement, 1 lakh person with disabilities to get employment. It cannot happen alone. I need many people to stay with us. So I'll just scan through. I'll call Garima madam. This is about 5-day bootcamp, which I'm telling you is around 10,496 rupees. Whereas after this bootcamp, you will understand how it can be much more comfortable and convenient to adopt for 5-day bootcamp. It starts from Monday and ends on Friday. I'll just call. These are some of our students who are.
Hi, I am Alankrita from Approach Autism Society, and I was a student of batch 4, and I have just completed my digital employment course, and I am an employee as well, as an intern at Approach Autism Society, and I am very excited and grateful for the opportunity to apply my learnings in the real world. By the way, I am introducing
Hello everyone.
the handiwork done by my peers.
I am digital Indian approach to autism. I am recently completed digital employment course. I am excited and grateful for by chance to apply my learning in the real world. Through this video, I am introducing and of my peers. I am showcasing
My name is Shah. I'm intern at Approach Autism, where I have recently completed the Digital Employment Pro course. I'm excited and grateful for the opportunity to apply my learnings in the real world. By the way of this video, I'm introducing the handiworks of my peers. I'm showcasing the beautiful and exclusive
5-day boot camp, which will start on 10,480 rupees, but it is being offered at 199. Purpose is that you identify your niche and you can start working wherever you are. But there will be a lot of commercial constraint how you can do it. 15 years of experience, I would try to solve you. So let us start today's session with a note that जितने भी लोग हैं यहाँ पे, those who are present here are willing to create a social impact venture, यानी कि एक ऐसा ऑर्गेनाइजेशन खड़ा करना चाहते हैं जिसका समाज में चेंज लाने के लिए वो काम करना चाहते हैं. इसके लिए सबसे पहली शुरुआत हमने वेबसाइट डिजाइन से चालू करी कि लेट अस स्टार्ट विद वेबसाइट डिजाइन, बिकॉज जब हम वेबसाइट डिजाइन करते हैं तो कई चीजें अपने आप सुलझती जाती हैं. जैसे हमारी टाइमलाइन, हमारी संस्था या सोसाइटी या ट्रस्ट जब भी बनेगा तो उसमें कौन कौन लोग रहेंगे, उसके साथ ही वो काम क्या करेगा, तो अगर वो काम करता है तो उसके आउटकम कैसे होंगे, और आउटकम होंगे तो क्या हम सस्टेन कर सकते हैं, वेदर वी कैन सस्टेन इट और नॉट. सस्टेनेंस इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. वी स्टार्ट लॉट मेनी थिंग्स इन लाइफ but we cannot sustain, though that much effort goes on vain. So it is better to think properly before starting any venture, whether it is social impact, whether it is for your livelihood or anything. So सबसे I'll just unmute everyone present here so that they can unmute themselves and talk to me, and I want to know what is website, what do you understand by website. Swarna ji, you have opted for, tell what is website.
Where we present ourselves, our commodities or whatever we are doing, we present there. Maybe if at all we are teaching anything, we can give recorded classes, or we are selling something, we can or present all the products there.
In case we are selling something.
Yeah.
Very good answer. Anyone else would like to make an effort? What is website? What is website? Okay, so let me start with like you now, which is a repetition of every webinar which happens on every Sunday. But certainly it is required so that you and me are in sync, on same page. Welcome to Approach Autism Society. This society was formed in 2011 when I was working for Tata Teleservices. And that was done in Jaipur. And later on, when I got transferred to different locations like Delhi, Mumbai, then back to Jaipur, then again Bombay, my wife kept on moving the show. She was a resource person and she was here managing the show, but it was becoming very difficult to manage the administration part. Technically, she was okay. She knew what is autism, and she's a special educator, so it was moving. But administratively, there was so I needed to come back, leave my job and join her in 2019 so that administratively I can manage and technologically she can manage those things. The vision of Approach Autism Society is inclusion of differently able person in the mainstream global society, and mission statement is to establish infrastructure for persons with autism and multiple disability which offers equitable, barrier-free and dignified services and offers them opportunity for livelihood. Here we have migrated from therapeutic approach to employment approach, where our center was got transformed to employment based activities. My mission is derived from mission statement of approach autism society, that is 1 lakh person with disabilities to get employment by 30th April 2029 and lead dignified lives. Whatever I'm doing, one focus, single focus mission statement, 1 lakh person. Till now, we have done more than dozen, 6 through our digital employment program and 11 through our vocational unit. We have started paying them on radio. These are the values: family, freedom, services. And how we shall achieve it? Through sustainability. Sustainability means financial sustainability. Empowerment, that means controlled delegation of work. First thing, empowerment means those who are marginalized, we need to bring them forward so that they can also be part of mainstream society. Family means what I said, values में एक family है जिसमें spend more time with your family, spouse, kids, allow to live life of your child and special need enjoy life to fullest. Have high energy to jump. I play badminton around 1.5 hours on daily basis. High energy at 54 year age. I'm doing so just to maintain my physical and emotional and spiritual and intellectual energies at high level. I take my son, we have been running a residential program. We take the residential inmates to the society so that stigma of different person in our family should go. Freedom from dependency, that someone will come and make me successful, make my mission statement successful. मेरे बेटे या बेटी का क्या होगा? Services, be role model to inspire mature high energy professionals to join. तो social impact ऑर्गेनाइजेशन को बनाने का पर्पस यही है कि आप भी मेरी तरह कर सकते हो अगर मैं कर सकता हूं. हेल्प मोर पीपल. स्टेटिस्टिक्स के बारे में बताता हूं. व्हाई इट इज इंपॉर्टेंट. स्टेटिस्टिक्स इज इंपॉर्टेंट. इन केस यू हैव ज्वाइंड दिस वेबिनार, वेरी पोलाइटली आई एम सेइंग दैट you should know the purpose of your life, you should know mission statement of your life, you should know niche. Otherwise ये वेबिनार आपके लिए यूजफुल नहीं रहेगा. 16% पॉपुलेशन इस टाइम पे experiencing significant disabilities, globally 16%. This number is increasing due to population, aging population. जो एक्सीडेंटल डिसेबिलिटी होती है जो किसी के साथ हो सकती है, इसमें उनको भी जोड़ा है जो एज बाउंड डिसेबिलिटी हो सकती है जो किसी के साथ भी हो सकती है. ये वर्ल्ड हेल्थ ऑर्गेनाइजेशन का डाटा है. NFHS 2019-21 4.52% प्रिवेलेंस है डिसेबिलिटी का, जिसमें मतलब 63 मिलियन पर्सन. इंडिया की पॉपुलेशन क्या है? 140 करोड़, जिसमें से 6 करोड़ 33 लाख 6 crore 33 lakhs are person with disabilities, which itself says 1 crore 25 lakh numbers are having UDID. UDID एक्ट का अभी UDID नहीं होता, बड़ी अभी जो नहीं बना है तो पता नहीं कितना डाटा बम फट. Assuming 63 यानी 63.3 मिलियन यानी 6.3 वो लोकोमोटिव डिसेबिलिटी हो कैटेगरी में आते हैं. 5 करोड़ लोग इस कैटेगरी में आते हैं. अगर हम अज्यूम करें कि 1/3 of the can be given environment to earn so that they become a useful citizen of India, तो 16.6 मिलियन, इसका मतलब 1 crore 66 lakhs लोग आते हैं. 1.6 crore population can be worked from liability to asset. ये मेरा टारगेट बेस हो गया है 1.66 करोड़. अगर मैंने अपना मिशन स्टेटमेंट 1 लाख पर्सन विद डिसेबिलिटीज बनाया तो बहुत बड़ा नहीं बनाया, लेकिन ये बहुत बड़ा तब हो जाता है जब मैं अकेला करता हूं. मेरे साथ अगर कई लोग मिल जाते हैं तो दिस बिकम्स इजी जॉब. So that is how you are here this webinar, so that this was recording which was there in my YouTube channel because my laptop conked off, so I had to run the recording to show the presentation. Raju sir aa chuke hain, and let me introduce him. I'll make him co-host. Yes, and I'll request him to start video, and there will be small introduction. जी
gallery the speaker. One will be pinned here and other had been this. हाँ, now it is side by side. And welcome, Raju sir. I was so humbled that last year I started series of webinar, and उसके बाद जो है सर का फोन आया मेरे को कि you are doing good job. I was so surprised. So no one has complimented this thing. Later on, I came to know about him that the Anandam is great, his own thought process in Ahmedabad और बहुत ही शानदार है. I came to know through Srirang Gujur, and then suddenly I was trying to meet him. मैं उनसे मिलना चाह रहा था और अचानक एक दिन मैं बॉम्बे जा रहा था तो फोन आया 30th of November की बात है. फोन आया कि he wants to learn something from me. तो I was so surprised कि मैं मिलना चाह रहा था, वो सीखना चाह रहा है मुझसे और he is calling at और मैं तब तक रिसर्च कर चुका था आपके बारे में, तो मुझे पता चल मैं I was so humbled that मतलब I was so surprised that day कि जो मैं चाह रहा हूँ कैसे conceptualize हो रहा है. Then we decided one day 16th and 17th December मैंने कहा मैं आऊंगा, तो उस टाइम पे मैं गया. 2 दिन राजू शाह सर मेरे साथ रहे और मैं तो कई चीजें वैसे हैं जो कि मैं अनुकरणीय है. आई हैव रिटन डाउन इन 3 थिंग्स जो उन्होंने मेरे को गाइड करी थी उस टाइम पे कि आप जब भी चालू करो कोई चीज तो बड़ा बिग टेक बिग पिक्चर, डोंट स्टार्ट विद द स्मॉल थिंग अदरवाइज यू विल रिमेन इन स्मॉल थिंग. तो ये चीज थी और इस तरह से 2 और चीजें जिसको मैंने अपने डायरी में नोट डाउन किया लौटते ही. और आज मैंने रिक्वेस्ट किया कि आप हमारे उस वेबिनार में आए जिससे कि और लोग, और ये रिकॉर्डिंग रहेगी हमारे पास और ये YouTube लाइव भी जा रहा है जिससे कि और लोग सीखें. और जैसे मैंने अपने YouTube शेयर जो भी किया था उसमें बताया था कि मैं अकेला नहीं कर सकता. मैंने मिशन तो बहुत बड़ा बना लिया लेकिन अकेला नहीं कर सकता, इसलिए मुझे कई प्रेरणादायी स्रोतों की जरूरत होगी. देयर आर लॉट ऑफ रिसोर्स पर्सन हु आर रिक्वायर्ड, हु आर इंस्पिरेशनल, एंड मुझे लॉट ऑफ पीपल हु आर वांट टू वर्क विद मी उसकी जरूरत होगी. इसके लिए मैं लगातार 5 डे बूट कैंप करता रहता हूँ मंडे टू फ्राइडे, जिससे कि मैं समझ सकूं कि लोगों को क्या चाहिए, क्यों करना चाहते हैं, why they are into this field, and then they can, if they want to start their own social impact venture that is for a society or trust or company whatever it is, then हम अपने एक्सपीरियंस है 14-15 years का एक्सपीरियंस हो गया है. 9 years मेरे जॉब के दौरान हुआ है एंड लास्ट 5 years कमिटेड रहा है. तो उसको कैसे सर्वाइव किया, कैसे जिया, क्या क्या प्रॉब्लम आती है when you don't have any support, how you can attract support. When you don't have any support, how you can attract support? That is where हम लोग का मेरा थॉट प्रोसेस चालू हुआ. तब मैंने एक सीरीज ऑफ चेंज कर दिया कि अब मैं सीखने को सीखूंगा और लोगों को सिखाने की कोशिश करूंगा. तो वेलकम सर, आप अपने को अनम्यूट कर सकते हैं. आई हैव जस्ट मैसेज यू टू अनम्यूट.
Good morning to all.
गुड मॉर्निंग.
Thank you very much, Anurag ji, for inviting me over here.
So thank you, and we'll start with some questions, and then
Okay.
the forum will be open for this. There will be no presentation. Only 2 things I have to tell those who want to participate in my 5-day boot camp. They can join. They should be till the end because there's a lot of things which I'll tell. Second is there's a Parivar meeting, national parent meet in Lucknow on 29th and 30th of November. During this meeting I'll share the link in chat box also. So सबसे पहला should I start राजू शाह सर?
Yeah, please.
तो सबसे पहले जो है मैं आपसे जानना चाहूंगा कि you started your journey in a basement. पर जब मैं आपके पास गया था तो आपने बताया था basement with your mechanical expertise, since you are engineer, and built Harsha Engineering into a 1,000 crore company. Can you share pivotal moment from your early days that defined your entrepreneurial spirit and set you on this incredible path? आपने मैकेनिकल एक्सपर्टाइज के साथ अपने बेसमेंट में एक कंपनी की जर्नी को चालू किया था और हर्षा इंजीनियरिंग 1,000 करोड़ प्लस की कंपनी बन चुकी है. क्या आप अपनी शुरुआत के दिनों को कोई ऐसा मोमेंट बताना चाहेंगे जिसने आपकी इंटरप्रेन्योरियल स्पिरिट को डिफाइन किया है कि नहीं मुझे अब आई कैन नॉट डू जॉब, आई हैव टू आफ्टर इंजीनियरिंग आई कैन नॉट डू जॉब, आई हैव टू डू समथिंग एज एन एंटरप्रेन्योर. इसको इनक्रेडिबल पाथ पे आपको कैसे ले गए?
देखो, एक तो मेरा बर्थ है एक बिजनेस फैमिली में हुआ था, तो शुरू में से एक इच्छा थी कि कुछ करना. और जब हम फाइनल ईयर में थे कॉलेज में, तो मैं और मेरे पार्टनर मिस्टर हरीश रंगवाला, हमने दोनों ने वो टाइम सोचा कि कुछ करेंगे बिजनेस। क्या कैसे वो तो मालूम नहीं था, कुछ समझ में भी नहीं था। और दूसरा क्या, जब मैं इंजीनियर हुआ वो टाइम पे जबरदस्त अनएम्प्लॉयमेंट था, इंजीनियर को कोई नौकरी नहीं मिलती थी। और मुझे फर्स्ट जॉब मिला था, दैट वाज 175 रुपीज पर मंथ। और दैट जॉब आई लॉस्ट आफ्टर 2 years। सो देन आई डिसाइड कि लेट्स डू अवर ओन। तो मैं और मेरे पार्टनर दोनों ने हमने साथ में मिलकर चालू किया। Our journey started in 72 by 10 by 15 feet room. But as we were together, we were supporting each other. There's a lot of fights, 72 to around 84, 82, 84. We were just struggling to meet two ends. But we were determined that we want to be. In that one thing which has happened, that has changed our course, which I would like to. We were supplying to one customer who was pressurizing us for cost only. He was not worried about the quality and that thing. And he was 70% of our sale at that time.
Sure.
And he called my partner to meet. He went there. For 2 days, he has not given the appointment to him. And he was saying, I will meet after 2 hours, 2 hours. So 2 days he took like that. Then he called me, okay, this is situation, what we cannot work with such customer who has no value for us. So we would not like to continue. And that time we took a decision. We will not work with the customer who has no value for us, who is not respecting us, who doesn't value the quality. We suffered for 2 years without business. And then we got a very good chance in multinational company. And then our progress has started, and continuously we have grown up. So in life, you have to take a certain strong decision. I want to do this thing, I don't want to do that thing. And once you determine and you put efforts, nature is supporting you and things are happening. And that way our journey started and we reached up to this level.
Nature is supporting. That means if you are
Nature
stuck
is
with your
supporting.
values, yeah, if you stuck with your values, आपके values हैं और उस पे
Start with the values and determine what you would like to do, what you would not like to do. Because those small companies, they were always buying in number two. So you cannot make it a professionalize at all. So we decided we don't want to work with such companies. Let's wait and get a very big company. And luckily we get today's Tata Bearings in Kharagpur. That was our first big customer. And then it was started one by one. The whole journey started, and today we are in a very, very comfortable position. We are second in our field in the global market. We have 3 plants in Ahmedabad, 1 plant in China, 1 plant in Romania, and doing good.
And the most manufacturing is happening in India or China?
Maximum in India, then China, and then Romania.
So this was your journey as an entrepreneur. Second journey, which started after maybe some time when you found your daughter was neurodivergent.
Correct.
Was the impact of the news? क्या आपका news का क्या impact था on your family and your business में भी? क्योंकि सारा कुछ scattered हो जाता है सारा उसके बाद. How did you manage both your family and your business at that time? जब आपको पता चला कि बेटी न्यूरोडाइवर्जेंट है, तो उस न्यूज को आपके परिवार और आपके बिजनेस पे क्या इम्पैक्ट पड़ा? आपने उस समय अपनी फैमिली और बिजनेस दोनों को कैसे मैनेज किया?
No, it was no doubt there was an impact. And first, always as usual, it happens. Why it is happening with me, not somebody else, and why with me? And it was more difficult for my wife to accept, because in our society, if a child comes, people see it will be a defect of lady. They don't see the defect is a natural thing, but they will always blame the lady in the family. But I was lucky in my family; everybody has accepted. My mother was so loving, said, we'll take care of this child, don't worry about it. But our major change came when, first of all, it was very difficult for us to accept that our child is not normal. So I remember the first time I went to an institute and I said, let's register her there. When I see other children, I felt, no, my child is not like this. My child is normal and I cannot keep her over here. I came back. I kept her in a normal school, but then I was seeing that she was not progressing at all, and there was a lot of issues happening with her. And then again, I went to that school. First time when I went to that school, the fee was so high, so it was not affordable by me also. So the another reason was that fee was not affordable. So I decided, okay, let's go to other school. I tried, and then ultimately after 2 years, my situation improved, and then I decided, let's go to that school. And that school, the counselor was one Australian lady. She was very nice. I asked her, okay, what will be the problem to the child? And she says, child will not have any problem. Child will live happily. All problems are with the parents because you are not ready to accept the child as it is. So first of all, you accept the child as it is. Whatsoever she is, accept it and don't expect anything from the child. Then your acceptance will accept, then the society will help you, society will accept it. Because the maximum problem happens with the society initial period. I'm talking about 1974, 75, 76. At that time, awareness was very less. So such children were not accepted by the society. But as we have accepted her, it has become very simple for us. My family has accepted fully, my family, her family. Then all our neighbors, they have accepted and they were taking extra care for the child. So that way we were very lucky. But the most important thing is we have accepted our child. So my request to all parents is that first of all, let's accept our child in whatsoever form he or she is, but is a good because they are a loving being and we have to love them. And I think society will. So society has accepted and we have no problem then onwards. Even in my business circle also, whenever I meet somebody, first of all, I will tell them, okay, I have one daughter like this. And if you come to my house, she may behave differently. So you be ready. So due to that, whosoever is coming in our contact, they were accepting that child as it is. Because we were accepting that they were accepting. And that way I have never problem of societal pressure. Okay, they are not accepting, they are commenting. That has not happened.
That has
So
not
my
happened.
request is that first of all, let's accept the child as it is. The counselor has given this advice, and we have accepted that advice, and that has given us a really very good result. And my child was always so in my business also it was accepted. So I was not having any problem in business also.
Okay, that is wonderful. And imagining in 1974, I believe she's born in 1970 or 1971, something like that.
73.
73. Acha.
1973.
Every great journey has its share of struggle. Could you open up about a specific moment or a period of struggle in your life that completely broke you? And what inner strength or external support helped you to recover? I believe you have covered little bit, but in case you remember some any event, कोई ऐसा घटना आपको याद है जिसमें कि ऐसा लगा कि यार ये तो बहुत गड़बड़ हो चुका है, मतलब लाइफ खराब हो चुकी है?
Yeah, as I told, okay, up to 82, 84, we were struggling to meet two ends. And then onwards, our journey started. We were getting better off. And in around 90s, 89, 90s, we had a union. At that time, there was a very notorious unions were working very everywhere. And we were having more than 150 people. So they were trying to enter in our factory. And I was on a tour to Japan. And at that time, they entered. And that has given me a lot of pressure. Okay, now we have created this thing, this union will always, at that time, all unions were working very negatively.
Yeah.
So I was very much worried and I could not sleep also. Lot of days I have lost my sleep also. On one Sunday, I was sitting and I was not able to do anything. I was just worried, what will happen, what will happen, what will happen. And all of this sudden, I took one book which was lying on my table. That was a Swami Shivanand book, Yoga. I took it, I opened one page. You see that luck. I opened the page, and in that page it was written, okay, when you have too much worry, you are confused, don't do anything else. Go to your table, start writing what is your problem and what will happen. I immediately went to my table. I started writing. I was so much confused. For first 5 minutes, I could not write a single sentence. I write, no, it is not okay, it's not okay. After 10 minutes, I realized, okay, yes, I have this problem. Union is what they can do. They can disturb my company. I will lose my customer. What will happen? I will lose my customer. One day will come when I have to close the company. That is the worst thing can happen. So yeah, so you write down what will happen. So ultimately it came kettle goes. Then I thought, okay, when I started, what was with me? दोरी और लोटा लेके आए थे. हाँ तो दोरी लोटा से ज्यादा है. Why I have to worry? And immediately I was relaxed. I could sleep for 3 hours. And within 3 or 4 days, everything set right. And union people run away. And our factory was in a very comfortable situation. So that was a tough time. But at that time, if you have a faith in God, I think that helps us. And good reading, that helps us a lot. At that time, when you are becoming slightly negative, at that time it gives some positive thought process in your mind. And I think success lies with the positive mindset.
Very good. बहुत अच्छी lines बनी है. I'm just writing also these things. But anyway, we have to start continue our interaction. Meanwhile, I'll write whatever you are told. Where did the idea to establish Anandam come from? Anandam को establish करने का idea कहाँ से आया? Was it a sudden decision? क्या तुरंत अचानक का decision था? Or a result of long standing plan in your mind? बहुत लंबे समय तक.
Actually, yeah, इसकी spark बहुत early age में हुआ था. I said that first I went to the school, for special school. I could not put my daughter there. One thing was I felt that my daughter is not like that. Second, it was not economical, also not possible for me to pay the fees also. After 2 years, I put my daughter there, and she was doing very good progress in school. She was improving like anything. She was not able to speak anything. She started speaking something, and her improvement was very good. One day, I went to that school to put her in the school, and there it was a lockdown. There was some union problem happening, so management had decided to close down the institute, and they would lock down. My daughter was so much interested, so she wanted to go inside. She wanted to see her teacher. She was crying like anything. She was crying like anything. I want to go inside. I want to go inside. And they were not allowing. At that time, one spark came in my mind. If God permits, if God gave me time tomorrow, I will make one institute which will be run by the parents and which will work for the such type of children. How, what, I was not knowing anything. At that time, my income was hardly 2,000 rupees per month. So economically also, I was not stronger. But one thought process came in mind, spark has come. Okay, I have to do something for such children. I think that spark was continued in my mind. So around 1995, I joined one parents group here, Society for Welfare of Mental Retarded. And we have started working in that. And whenever we were meeting together, all the parents, all were having two worries at that time. Our children were getting younger and younger. So what they will do? Once they will be younger, they will be no school. So how they will do? And second, everybody was saying what will happen to them after us. So we thought very well, so okay, we can do ourselves. Why we cannot do? We will be able to do it. So first of all, to create such institutions, you need a people, like-minded people. So we started meeting at a public garden. Every alternative Sunday, all parents were meeting there. Our meeting went up to around 1.5 years, and we were getting the concept very clear. Okay, we want to do. But here we were not able to start because generally when we start, we see what are the risks, what will be the problem. And when we see the problem, we stuck up. One day my wife said, okay, you are just talking all male members, you are just talking, you want to do, but you are not doing anything. But I want to start. So she decided in my house for servant quarter. She started with 3 children, a small work. She went to nearby people store. I will make the kapde ki theli mein banaungi kagaj ki. Will you purchase? They said, okay, I will buy. And she started with 3 people. It was started. So then our concept was becoming more. When it has become more, then we went to another place, and that way that happened. So that process was continued, and then we purchased one land also around 8 to 10,000, because from the day first it was very clear in our mind that whatsoever institute we'll make it the best. It will not just take just to keep them, but it should develop them fully. But unluckily that land I lost due to some problem, and then for 2 years, 3 years we were searching for the proper land. Ultimately, the land where we are today, I went there, and by going there, I felt that, oh, this is the place what I am looking for. And immediately we decided, we purchased the land, and we started it.
And when did it happen, Anandam land?
That has happened in 2012.
And
And then immediately we started constructing. So in 14, 15, we are constructed and it was started in 15.
And in 2010, I was in Ahmedabad working with Tata Teleservices. My wife met. I was working with Tata Tele. I wanted to work something somewhere. Since as I told, my wife was a trained person. She has got training from Action for Autism, Delhi.
Yes.
So we wanted to do something. I didn't know what to do. So we thought that we start with mother and child training program, which was her favorite program, training all 9 to 10 mothers at the same time with their kids, how to address individual issues. And then the mothers used to get interchanged the kids, so they can work with the other kids also. So there's a holistic training. So this was, she was trained in Action for Autism. And then I asked my marketing person in my company, Tata Tele, that if there is any organization working in this field, please let us meet, let me meet them, let my wife. So he arranged some agency, and the agency went to Blind People Associate, Bhushan Punani's association. Yeah. And when my wife met him, since Tata might be donor of that time, I don't know. So that day he welcomed, and my wife met me. He kept his hand on his head. That day, one day earlier, he met Mary Barua of Action for Autism, and she recommended my wife's name. That she's there in Ahmedabad, but I don't know where is she. Right. so because that time Bhujan Punani was not aware of any autistic person who's resource person in autism. So he was so surprised कि ये क्या हुआ, भगवान ने कैसे किया कि मैं सुन के आया और हमें लगा कि मैं वो मिल गया प्लेटफॉर्म. So when we started mother and child training program in his Pardali center, Pardali में एक सेंटर है, Pardali center, तो वहाँ पे चालू किया, वहाँ पे 2 बैच चालू किए. तब तक मेरा ट्रांसफर जयपुर हो गया. और ये 2000 की बात है, ये जब आपने सोचा था और जमीन लिया था. और इसलिए मैंने टाइमलाइन पूछा.
Yeah, but you will be very happy to know that today more than 800 children in different places of Gujarat, Blind People Association is training. 800. Blind People Association name is Blind People Association, but is working in all kind of disability. And today, one of the major disability where the more problem is there is the intellectual disability is the biggest issue right now. So we have opened some centers or small villages also. We have started opening the centers. Last year, 5 centers we have opened in small villages where they can get the preliminary early intervention can start. Because what happens, early intervention is not happening, so we are not able to train the child very well. So that was started, and that is working very well.
So after Ahmedabad tenure, I came to Jaipur, and remember this is my logo. This is made at Ahmedabad only.
But I don't know why we have not come in contact, because at that time we were running the Society for the Welfare of Mentally Retarded, and we were doing a lot of programs, at least 4 to 5 programs in a year for involving all the children. And I think our Parents Association group has done a really good job. So a lot of parents were trained in that thing, and acceptability of children for increasing in the society.
Yes. So this is wonderful journey and experience, and you have made a remarkable transition from a business leader to a beacon of social change. What was the biggest challenge you faced in this transition? यानी कि आपने जब भी बिजनेस लीडर से सोशल चेंज के रूप में आपने अपने को चेंज किया, ट्रांजिशन किया, तो इस ट्रांजिशन के दौरान सबसे बड़ा चैलेंज क्या मिला और कौन सी बात आपको इस नोबल वर्क के लिए कंटिन्यू रखने के लिए मोटिवेट करती रही, एंड व्हाट कीप्स यू मोटिवेटेड टू कंटिन्यू दिस नोबल वर्क?
Actually, it has started way back when I was in 8th standard.
8th standard?
8th standard. Our school has taken us to the South India. I was in Bhadravati, and at that time we are eating in patra. You know patra?
Yeah.
So we are eating, and then we thrown that patra, and a big group of 50 to 60 children without any clothes came there, and they started eating it. As a small child, I was not knowing much, but that has affected me a lot. Why our country is so poor? At least these people are not getting anything. And they were happy with that small left out. At that time, I felt that we have to do something to remove this hunger. So that has affected me a lot. And that has brought me something in my mind. Whatsoever we are, all is due to societal help. So maybe directly society may not be helping you anytime, but indirectly society is helping in our growth. So when I grow, I will definitely do something to give back to the society. And that route has helped me to think. So during my business work also, I was spending a lot of time for doing such activities. So it was not a difficult task for me to live. And once it is all is a हिंदी में कहते हैं ना माया है, लाइफ इज अ माया, मनी हैज नो लिमिट. आप कितने भी पैसा हो तो पैसा से ज्यादा सुखी नहीं हो सकते. Money has a limited way of giving the happiness. Real happiness is in giving. And that was very clear in my mind. So I decided I want to live it. My son, my partner's son, both were ready. So we hand over them. But such type of thing need to be taken very firmly. Because when you can think we will do it slowly, gradually, that is not happening. Because there will be a lot of things which will attract you. And like the company which we have created from the scratch. So it was just like our whole life. So to leave it was not easy. But as I was determined, okay, now my age is there, I have to leave my organization and I have to work for the society. And during 2021, I lost my daughter. She died in this corona. So then I decided I don't know when I will be out of this world. Let me now don't spend more time and let me focus the work which my daughter has shown me. I have to continue that work. And that's I decided to leave my business. So today I left everything, even my property, management, everything I have given to my son. Whatsoever he like, he does. Same thing, factory, my son and my partner's son, both are handling. And I'm happy that both are doing very nicely. So nature is helping me. Nature is supporting me. My determination is very clear. My way is that my life is now devoted to all the Divyangjan. It is not only I want to work for this ID, I want to work all type of disabled. Yes. And that's why I have joined Blind People Association. Today I am a president of Blind People Association. So my most of the time goes in these two institutions.
How important do you consider your family in the social journey? आपकी सामाजिक यात्रा में आपकी फैमिली ने कितना रोल प्ले किया? How has your family played a pivotal role in all this work in the social sector? इस पूरे जर्नी में आपका इस सोशल सेक्टर में आपकी फैमिली ने, यानी कि आपकी श्रीमती जी ने तो पार्टिसिपेट किया ही था, बाकी और भी फैमिली मेंबर्स हैं आपकी डॉटर.
As my wife has started at home, our children were fully involved in it because my younger children were loving sister. So they were very much involved. They were helping her and to our work. So family was always with us and they have accepted. Even my son has given me promise, okay, Papa, after you, don't worry about Anandam. If somebody else is coming up and doing it, okay, neither I will spend my lot of time and will maintain this institute in its best form. So that way my family is very supporting. My daughter is also very supporting. She also told me another workshop what my wife has started. That another daughter says I will take care of that one. So that's our family supporting. And this thing without family involvement is not possible. Because if you are doing it and the family is not engaged in it, then you cannot do your work fully. You can do your work fully if and only your family is together. And for to be happy in our life, family is a very important parameter. So we cannot neglect the family and do any social work. Then we are doing wrong.
Wrong. So that is what I believe. I somehow I got this message long back that my wife was doing, I was not doing. So I thought I should also work for the cause. And surprisingly, when I thought of quitting my job, my parents supported. Normally होता है parents तो बोलते हैं कि नहीं क्या कर रहे हो, so it is suicidal. Although many people said it is suicidal, but finally it happened that parents supported this decision.
Right.
So today at this stage of your life, what does typical day look like for you? मतलब पूरा दिन की जर्नी कैसे होती है? How do you balance your responsibilities at Harsha Engineering with your commitments to Anandam or maybe BPA or maybe it's many more organizations you are associated? I believe that you are associated with many organizations. Yeah, either on advisory board or somewhere. So आपका दिन कैसे व्यतीत होता है पूरे समय पे?
Actually, when I was studying, I was attending some religious function also, and I met one person. As I told you, I was thinking I have to do something for the society. And my young age, Even my college life, I was completely flat. I was strongly believing that this situation why people are poor because that is done by the rich people and they have captured all the things and that's why these people are suffering. So Naxalites are whatever Naxalites are doing, they are doing the right thing. That was my belief when I was in college. I was general secretary in my college lecture. I told that Naxalites are not wrong. If you are not giving some facility to poor, what they will do? So that was that. But at that time, I met one gentleman. He told me one very good thing. You cannot serve the society unless you serve yourself, unless you improve yourself. You cannot change the others. You have to change yourself first. And the most difficult task in this life is to change ourselves. It is easy to advise others to change, but to change ourselves is very difficult. So first focus on changing yourself. If you can change yourself, you can change the society. But if you cannot change yourself, you cannot do it. So I believe in that strongly. So the first and foremost thing is that first of all, I have to come out from my own weaknesses. As a human being, we have a lot of weaknesses. So first and foremost, our work is to come out from our own weaknesses. Our own weakness is one of the biggest weakness is the ego. We are driven by the ego. And to win off the ego is very difficult. Second, we have a lobe. मुझे ये चाहिए वो चाहिए तो उसमें से बाहर आने का और ये सब चीज तभी हो सकती है कि when you understand the religion. So my journey starts early in the morning at 5 o'clock. First, at least 45 minutes I go for dhyan. Then I go for walk. After walk, I come back and then take around 45 minutes I go for yoga because I have to clean myself also, physically and mentally both. Without cleaning myself, I cannot create impression to the other people also. So the yoga that I do it, then I get ready and at around 10 o'clock, I start my work. I want to the different places where I'm associated. Today in the Anandam, my greatest worry is not for my finance. My greatest worry is to give them work because we have more than 103 children staying with us. And if we do not give them work, they will not have any activities and they will become idle and they will create a lot of problems. So my total focus is on increasing the activities by which they can earn something, by which they can learn something, they can be focused, they will be. And I think that is happening. So today in Ananda, we are making every day 100 kg of khakra. We are making ceramics project plant. We have started chocolate making. Diwali time we are making diya and everything. And at least for those people who are not able to walk or who are not very physically fit, for them we have found out some small work. I think I have shown you also the book binding. When they do the book binding, there will be some katra. In that there is a plastic. So we remove that, and if 1 kg we remove, we get 2 rupees. It's not a big income, but by that way we are keeping at least 15 to 20 boys and girls busy doing some work. So that way we are keeping them engaged. Then we are doing a lot of other activities. So my whole time goes in that things, how to combine all these such things, bringing them, and it should work in an auto mode. So we are involving a lot of people, inviting a lot of people. They come, they see, and I believe we started this Anandam, we started slightly on a different philosophy. Okay, generally, what happens in our country, the people who need such type of facility are more, and our resources are less. So due to that, what happens is when we start, we are not able to spend money on the infrastructure. We are creating poor infrastructure. So here we have created a very good infrastructure. And with a long-term plan, the whole plan of Anandam is for accommodating more than 200 people. From the day first we have started with that thing. Okay, it should go step by step. It cannot done overnight. But for a small way, we have proven that this can be done. Society is saying that is supportive. That is one interesting things happen in this process. One day, the first initial project when I started, it was costing around 8 crore rupees. And at that time, my income was also not how I will be able to get 8 crore rupees and how I will build up this organization. One of my good friend is a doctor. I met him and I said, "Yeah, yesterday I could not sleep. I was worried how this will happen." He told me immediately, "Who are you? Do you feel that you are doing this? Forget about it. You are not doing anything. God is doing. To believe in God, trust in God, and it will happen automatically. When you will feel I need this support, God will give you support. God will send somebody to you who will support you." And this has happened. Exactly this has happened. When I was having a shortage of manpower, some manpower has come. When I was a shortage of some funds, somebody will come and pay us. So trust. And he told me another thing. And suppose this is not happening, you are not able to achieve, then don't blame anybody else. Blame yourself. Okay, your will is not strong enough. Your will is not strong enough. So you are not getting the support. So you create your strong. Or there will be something you are not doing right. So that is not impressing the people. So see what is wrong going on in your organization. And I think with that, somebody may feel that it's a talk, but this is really happening. And I have never gone. Today, we have invested more than 40 crores in Anandam.
40 crores.
And funds are also 40 crores. And funds are coming regularly. This year, we'll be completing 40 crores. Today, we are constructing building of more than 5 to 6 crores. But money is coming, money is coming, money is coming. And people are coming, people are supporting us. So the first and foremost thing, make your mind very clear, make yourself very, take yourself above ego and work. I think nature will support us and nature will make it sure that you will be successful.
Very good, very good.
Many people get this theory, maybe it is theory, but I have seen in my life this has happened. Whatsoever I risk, I want to do something like this is happening in my physical life also. And in the social life also. So think and work for it. And the first improvement we have to do with ourselves. We have not to fight for others' improvement. We have to fight for our own improvement. And once we will improve ourselves, things will change. Things will change.
Things will change. So, Rajan Yohandam, okay. You have built a legacy that extends far beyond business. Business से ज़्यादा extend होती है वो legacy. What advice would you give to young entrepreneur who want to integrate social purpose into their business model from day one? यानी कि आप ऐसे उन young entrepreneur को क्या advice देंगे जो पहले दिन से ही business model में social purpose को integrate करना चाहते हैं? इस question को थोड़ा elaborate करता हूँ कि what we are thinking is very big dream and it cannot happen by a single person, or maybe at Ahmedabad, or maybe there has to be lot many places जहां पे लोग सोचना चालू करें कि yes they can do something sitting at their place without fear of failure. तो उन लोगों को या तो ये जैसे हम लोग ने दुकान खोलते हैं तो लोग सोचते हैं माल बिकेगा पैसा आएगा. ये जर्नी ऐसी नहीं है कि यहाँ पे हमने एक सेंटर खोला, स्टूडेंट आया, फीस आई, पैसा आया, उससे हमारा खर्चा चल गया. तो वो सोशल एंटरप्रेन्योर को अपने साथ में कैसे जोड़ा जा सकता है, हाउ टू इंटीग्रेट की जो काम कर रहे हैं उसके साथ साथ इस लाइन में भी काम करा सकता है.
Yes, the first and foremost requirement is that our mindset like is that I want to grow, and once I will grow, I will pay back to the society. And when you dream big, it happens. It takes time. Say we have shown a dream when I was a very, very small in our initial plan. So my first dream was that I must be one of the bigger one in my area only. Then I have created a dream. I want to be one of the best in India. Then I have made my dream bigger. I want to be one of the best in world. Then I thought I should be one of the first three. And when we started dreaming like this, things have happened. It is not like that कि just आप कल्पना ही करो कि ये करेंगे, लेकिन उसके साथ you have to do the efforts. Second thing, what I have learned, there is a lot of time some failures comes, and many times when failure comes or some challenges comes, people are becoming disturbed. They lose their confidence. But I strongly believe all the disturbances, all the failures are the success of They are the bees of your success. You challenge. The more you will challenge the things, you will become more and more powerful. And once you will become, because everything, most of our energy comes from our mind.
Yes.
When your mind becomes strong, things will change automatically. And a lot of people, when the failure comes, they become nervous. No, failure is a big challenge. That is a good thing for the success. More failure makes you more successful. So take it as a challenge. Failure, don't feel this is a failure. Failure is the first step of success. And the more and more you will believe in that thing and you will act upon it, you will be definitely successful. So all young entrepreneurs, I say, once you dream, you put your efforts, your dream will come true in time. Yeah, it can happen for somebody, dream come true in a 1 year, somebody takes 5 years, somebody takes 10 years. For us, it took us 12 years to dream come true.
Yeah, 72 to 84. Yeah.
But we have never disturbed. Yeah, we have to fight. हम गुजराती में बोलते थे कि हमारे पास तो लकड़े की तलवार है और लकड़ी की तलवार से फाइट करने का है। सामने तो लोखंड की तलवार है, लेकिन अपने पास लकड़े की तलवार है। मेरे पास तलवार है लकड़े की, मैं उससे फाइट करूंगा। So with that moral, if you fight in the life, nothing is wrong. You will be successful. And for business, the most important thing to be successful for new entrepreneur is the courage. Have the courage.
हाँ, एक
Today you sit.
Yeah.
If you
एक
see, बोलिए।
बात करते करते ख्याल ये आया कि there is one organization called AFLOC, AFLOC, which is AFLOC, AFLOC. AFLOC, made by Nina Wag, in case you heard her name, Delhi में है. तो she is trying to standardize all the residential setup. स्टैंडर्डाइज लाइक हम भी उनके मेंबर हैं, कि मेरे अंदर जो जो कमियां हैं वो मैंने जब उनका फॉर्मेट भरने लग गया तो देखा कि देयर इज सम ऑडिट फेलियर्स इन माय ऑर्गेनाइजेशन, सो आई एम ट्राइंग टू पुट दैट इन द दिस थिंग नॉट डन बट लेटर ऑन आई विल सर्टेनली डू, सो दैट गिव्स अ लॉट ऑफ आइडिया हाउ a organization works, and that idea was taken by many people all across India who are working in residential setup, so that might help.
I think Parivar has published a book also.
Published
for audit points.
Shirang,
we have gone through.
Yeah, I have given that book to I've given that book to Nina Wag, but she has developed some more on that. Based on that, or maybe some her own experience, she has developed a lot of checklists on security, safety. Like you said, you have a lot of camera, but you cannot know क्या एक जगह क्या हो रहा है, how to integrate that. If something is going wrong, camera can do post-mortem, it cannot alert immediately. So
no, today we are working with one programmer. Using AI, we are creating one program. So all cameras will give some alarms. So if something happens, immediately it will give alarm.
Okay.
So today my people are preparing that type of a program.
Okay.
So with that AI, because we have a lot of cameras and we have a system to observe it, but there can be human error also. So we don't want to depend upon that thing. So we are creating one AI program which will immediately alert us if there is something wrong has happened.
Some movement is there. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So that is wonderful. और उसी तरह से और भी चीजें वहाँ पे हमें उस प्लेटफॉर्म पे मिलती रहती हैं, जैसे कि हम सभी those who are part of this vlog, they are running a center residential stuff for a long time, and they with their experience they share about water recycling and lot many things which can be worked as a recycling process, and how to sell their product. And as you know that I'm creating a website also for making vocational unit to sell their product, so that anyone can register from anywhere. So there is some process of registering, and those website will be operated by only only by person who are neurodivergent, like Shashank was neurocenter, so he can get trained because he's very computer savvy, and he can be part of this registering the product in our website. So this can be done. So
we are also working for digital marketing, and we have created one website. I think within next 1 week it will be launched, and we'll be able to sell everything.
Yes. So that is very important, to sell the product rather making the product. So selling is one very important part. Now
you see, we have created a group over here. One company's managing director who has retired from his company, now he has joined with us. And he has taken this digital marketing as a work, and he has taken one project of ceramics. So he's doing everything. One person is joining for khakra, one person is joining for chocolate, Then we are going to make vegetables. So a lot of different people are joining our group who are getting retired, and they are joining and they are taking different activities. So today, my dream is that by creating this Anandam is not our purpose. It is our liability. We want to convert them in assets. We want to see that they can earn their livelihood. At least they can survive themselves. That much livelihood they can earn. So we have to create an atmosphere by which they can do it. And they can, some moderate people can work in the industry also. So we are starting one training center. Last time I have told you, already building is under construction. By December, our building will be ready. So we want, we have given the life skill development center. So there we will develop a child with all the life skill, even consider this kitchen, everything we have kept. We will make a lot of this productive activities that they can learn. We have started one restaurant. We have started one retail shop. So they can be trained there and they can go back to their home and they can do their work easily. So this type of training we want to expand. And my dream is that we want to make them independent. So if required, they can stay near with just what you are doing. From that, I got, why people have to come to an institute like Anandam? They must be stay in their home only. Few cases should come up to the Anandam. Most of the 40-50% cases can stay at home and they can develop themselves. Because I have discussed with a lot of people. They are not doing any work. Sometimes they are creating problem in the family. So that's why they want to think that they have to put outside. But if the child is busy for 7-8 hours and he earning something, it can be afford family very well. So that is our target. And that's why we have started this. So here this our training center. The course will be 2 months to 6 months, depending upon the child. Once he will be independent, he can go back and he can be with the family. Because what happens when child is with parent, they cannot learn something more because parent loves the child so much. So many times they say you can't do this and you can't do this, you can't do this thing. So child are not getting developed. So by this way, upkeeping for 4 to 6 months over here, they will be trained and then they can do independent living.
Very good. So last question, which I'll ask after, in case someone wants to ask any question. After that, I'll ask last question of the series. That is 10th question. I'm trying to open the podium for everyone so that anyone can allow participant to unmute themselves. Yes, you can unmute yourself and ask questions in case you have any question. Then I'll ask last question and there will be one announcement also who will stay till end so that everyone gets benefit out of this. Anyone wants to ask any question? Mamta ji. Okay. I think everyone is getting nervous in asking question. Mamta Dhami ji.
मैं ना पूरा तो नहीं सुन पाई थी. I started a little late, but let me tell you, it was उनको सिर्फ सुनना ही बहुत अच्छा लगा. I mean, really. अभी तो मन कर रहा है कि उनको सुनते जाओ for another hour. There's so much. It's so inspiring. I really don't know. Ultimately, what will be the future of our children otherwise? But उनके साथ अगर जो भी जुड़ेगा, let me tell you, I'm sure they'll not look back. बहुत inspiring था.
बहुत इंस्पायरिंग जर्नी है. अदरवाइज
बहुत real, very grounded. You know what I like most about it? It was so grounded. उसमें कोई fancy facts नहीं थे जो हम लोग real life situations face करते हैं. उन्हीं के बारे में उन्होंने बताया और कैसे वो एक baby steps लेके आगे बढ़े और आज he's created such a big institution. It's really commendable.
Really commendable. Or not able to unmute. I'm not able to unmute Mamta Mathur ji. Hold a minute. आप अभी अनम्यूट कर सकते हैं क्या ममता माथुर जी? और आप एक बार थोड़ा सा जब तक अनम्यूट कर रहे हैं क्वेश्चन पूछ रहे हैं ममता जी, वो आप ये भी बता दीजिए कि जो 102 इनमेट्स हैं वहां पे आनंदम में, उसमें फीमेल और उसका रेशियो क्या है, फीमेल और मेल का? आपकी आवाज बंद, एक मिनट को. सॉरी.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes, now.
26 women, girls, and 76 boys.
Okay. 76 boys and 26
girls. You see, until we were not having enough facility for girls, so this time we have constructed 2 new buildings So now we can accommodate more girls.
Okay. Right. So last question, which is very important for me. Since you know me, I'm working here in Jaipur, and there's always challenge of raising 2 to 2.5 lakh rupees to 3 lakh rupees per month as a which is a cash burn. So suppose मान लीजिए कि आप अनुराग हैं और आपको अपने ऑपरेशन के अनुकूल डिफिसिट को पूरा करना है, दैट इज 36 लाख रुपीस रेज करने हैं। अपने सक्सेस के एक्सपीरियंस के बेसिस पर कौन सी 3 एडवाइस देना चाहेंगे?
You see, first and foremost, what I have learned from my friend, I am not doing anything. The God is doing everything. So it is his worry.
So
he should worry.
Trust.
He should worry to whom he should send somebody to Anurag to give money. So he will do it. The first thing. That is it. Second thing, see, are you, whatsoever activities you are doing, is this perfect? Is appealing the people? If it will be appealing the people, people will definitely get involved and they will support. Very recently, we have started one small unit in a small village where nothing was possible. Small village, you can't get any help from that village also. But our work was so good. People have started giving money. And our experience in BPA is that the first 3 years, we have to run the center in a loss. And afterwards, local people take care of it and they give money and the things are running very well. So first, let's see what is lacking. Something is lacking. So this is not appealing to the people. Once it will start appealing to the people, people will come and they will donate. And what my belief is that, and what we are doing it, we never ask money to anybody. We say, you come here, you see it, and emotionally, if you are with us, then pay us. There were good friends who said, we want to donate. I said, I don't want your donation. First come to our place, get associated with us, और जब आदमी की संवेदना उसके साथ ज्वाइन हो जाती है ना, तो he will do lot of things. नहीं तो क्या करेगा, आज आया है, राजू भाई आया है, वो ना तो बोल नहीं सकता हूँ, तो उसको 5-10 लाख लेके निकालो यहाँ से. तो इससे उसकी संवेदना नहीं है. और जब कोई भी काम में संवेदना साथ में नहीं होती है, तो इसका रिजल्ट नहीं आता है. आज काफी संस्थाएं इन बिटवीन लड़ाई करती रहती है. क्यों? कि वहां सब लोग संवेदना से ज्वाइन नहीं हुए. तो ज्वाइन द पीपल, उनकी संवेदना, उनकी इमोशंस क्लियर है, उनके साथ ज्वाइन करने से ऑटोमेटिकली मनी विल स्टार्ट फ्लोइंग. और ऐसा भी बना हुआ है कि एक आदमी मेरे पास 5 लाख का चेक मुझे देना चाहता था. मैंने मना किया कि आप आओ बाद में देना. वो मुझे 10 लाख का चेक देके गया आने के बाद, क्योंकि इसकी संवेदना उसके साथ ज्वाइन हो गई. और सेकंड, विच इज अ वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट, जेंट्स की वजह, लेडीज आर मोर सेंसिटिव ऑन दिस इश्यू. सो मैं कभी भी किसी को इनवाइट करता हूँ देखने के, तो मैं मिस्टर को बाद में करता हूँ, पहले मिसेस को करता हूँ. हो सके तो मिस्टर मिसेस साथ में आए. तो इनकी संवेदना जल्दी जागृत हो जाती है और उसके साथ कनेक्ट हो जाते हैं. और वो कनेक्ट होंगे तो उसके साथ जेंट्स तो कनेक्ट होने वाले ही है.
वेरी गुड, वेरी गुड.
तीसरी चीज जो मैं करता हूँ, नेवर टेक एनी डोनेशन विच इज कनेक्टेड विद सम टर्म्स एंड कंडीशन. क्योंकि टर्म्स एंड कंडीशन तब आती है जब उनके साथ ईगो ज्वाइन होता है. और ईगो के साथ आया हुआ दान भी आपको इतनी बरकत नहीं देता है जितनी लागणी से और प्रेम से जो चीज आती है, उसमें जो आपको इम्पैक्ट होती है, आपका जो एटमोसफियर जो बनता है वो अलग ही बनता है. एंड ट्रस्ट योरसेल्फ, इट विल हैपन. स्ट्रगल तो रहेगी. हम भी काफी स्ट्रगल करने के बाद यहाँ तक पहुंचे. 12-14 साल हमने फैक्ट्री में बहुत स्ट्रगल किया तो आज ये पोजीशन आया. तो स्ट्रगल तो करना पड़ेगा. एंड ईच स्ट्रगल टीच यू लॉट ऑफ न्यू थिंग्स. बिलीव इट. डोंट बी नर्वस कि नहीं हुआ, नहीं अच्छा हुआ. जो भी हुआ अच्छा हुआ. एट एनी टाइम कुछ किसी ने पैसा नहीं दिया तो भी अच्छा हुआ. उसको 2 टाइम बोले यू आर ए वेरी नाइस पर्सन. आपने 2 कमेंट करके गए तो मैं उससे नया सीखा.
नहीं, बिल्कुल होता है. बिकॉज आई रिमेम्बर In 2023, my college mate wanted to give around 4.5 lakh rupees, and that time it was required to me. बहुत ज्यादा जरूरत थी, क्योंकि उस टाइम मैंने एक आरपीएम रीजनल पेरेंट मीट भी किया था जिसमें बहुत 2 लाख के लॉस में गए थे. And then my friend suggested me, one of my friend, that college mate, that you design a program for digital something like that, that supported by NIT Surat, something like that, so it will grow. But money didn't come from them because there was some internal problem, because of the secretary wanted to do something, just other secretary wanted to do something, other person wanted to do something. But in the process, I explored a lot many resources to give us, and lot many individuals also to give us, and at the same time we designed digital employment program which is still running, and we are able to employ 9% through that, and 12 at our center, 9 at all across India. So that has happened just because of that failure.
पहले अपने जो गीता में एक पाठ है ना, आपका काम कर्म करने का है, कर्म की अपेक्षा फल की अपेक्षा मत रखो. और रियली जब बाय दिल से आप करेंगे शुरू उसमें लगेगा कि ऐसा नहीं होता, लेकिन होता है. जैसे आपने बताया कि इमीडिएटली आपको उसका फ्रूट नहीं दिया, वो इनडायरेक्टली तो आपको फ्रूट मिला उसका, तो होता रहेगा. आपको स्ट्रगल से डरो मत. स्ट्रगल तो अच्छा है, स्ट्रगल जितना होगा इतना अपना आपका डेवलपमेंट ज्यादा अच्छा होगा.
ज्यादा अच्छा. Right. So those who are staying till the end, for them there is a news that there is a national parent meet at Lucknow, and they can participate. आना जाना फ्री में है, खाना फ्री में है, रहना फ्री में है. तो आना जाने का एक लिमिट है, मतलब यू कैन नॉट, दे गिव सेकंड स्लीपर क्लास टू एंड फ्रो टिकट रिएंबर्समेंट. तो नेशनल पेरेंट मीट में आने से आपका कितने लोगों से इंटरेक्शन होता है, जितने लोगों से इंटरेक्शन होगा उतना ही नॉलेज बढ़ेगा. कुछ लोगों ने इस मीटिंग में है जिन्होंने नेशनल पेरेंट मीट अटेंड करी है, जिन्होंने नहीं करी है उनके लिए मैं लिंक दे देता हूं कि इस पे भर करके आप दे दीजिए. लिंक है मैं चैट बॉक्स में डाल रहा हूं. दिस इज द लिंक, सो यू कैन रजिस्टर इट. उसमें हाँ एक चीज कहना भूल गया, जिसमें एक फीस है जो कि 1000 रुपीज है पर पर्सन टिल 31st ऑफ अक्टूबर. उसके बाद जो भरता है उसका फीस होगा 1200 रुपीज. और ये मैंने उसके थोड़ा प्रोग्राम की डिटेल के बारे में डाल दिया है, जिससे कि आपको प्रोग्राम की डिटेल के बारे में भी पता चले. मेरे ख्याल में मेरे मैसेज सबको जा रहा है ना. Registration link, I don't know whether it is going to everyone. I think it is going to everyone. Everyone can see this message. Anyone can unmute or maybe confirm that.
Yes, it has come, sir.
Yeah. And second is every Monday to Friday I run a boot camp. Those who are here in the meeting and did not join my boot camp, Mamta Dhamiji has already joined. They can register in the link which I am giving you right now. अच्छा ज्यादा हो गया 10 words. Delete. So they can join my boot camp for 5 days starting from Monday, and it will happen from 8:15 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. where I'll start with the basics of website designing. And why website designing is important, because you will learn what to do in life, because content is more important in website designing. Website तो कोई भी कर सकता है, बना सकता है, लेकिन आप उसको बनाते वक्त ध्यान में आ जाएगा कि कंटेंट क्या क्या हमें डालने हैं उस अपने वेबसाइट के लिए, पर्सनल वेबसाइट के लिए. ये थोड़ा टेक्निकल भी हो सकता है उनके लिए जो बिल्कुल रॉ है, लेकिन जो थोड़ा बहुत जानते हैं उनके लिए थोड़ा आसान रहेगा कैसे काम करना है. और देन दे कैन स्टार्ट देयर ओन वेंचर, सोशल इंपैक्ट वेंचर विद इन नेक्स्ट 3 months. This link which I have given will be open till 1 o'clock. उसके बाद ये खत्म हो जाएगा. ये 99 रुपीज का है, और 99 रुपीज फॉर 5 days. इट इज वेरी 20 रुपीज पर डे. मैंने पैसा इसलिए रखा है कि उसके बहाने लोग ज्वाइन तो करेंगे पैसे की कीमत के लिए. लाइक जिम हम जाते हैं, फ्री में रहता है तो नहीं जाते हैं, जैसे ही मेरे पैसा देते हैं तो जाते हैं. तो दिस इज अगेन विद दोस्त जो मिस हो जाते हैं वो 199 रुपीज देंगे आफ्टर 1 PM. ये दूसरा लिंक है. तो इसमें मैं कई चीजें बताऊंगा। पर्पस ये रहेगा कि हमारी तरह सोशल इम्पैक्ट वेंचर चालू करने के लिए और भी लोग तैयार होते रहें, उनको हम हैंड होल्डिंग करते रहेंगे। जैसे ही मुझे कमिटमेंट दिख गया, हम हैंड होल्डिंग देना चालू कर देंगे। मुझे इसके लिए इसलिए जरूरत है कि मेरा मिशन स्टेटमेंट, जिन्होंने प्रेजेंटेशन देखा होगा, 1,00,000 पर्सन विद डिसेबिलिटीज टू गेट एम्प्लॉयड एंड लीड डिग्निफाइड लाइफ बाय 30 अप्रैल 2029, एंड दिस विल नॉट हैपन अलोन। ये सबके साथ मिलकर के हो पाएगा। तो मुझे ऐसे पराक्रमी लोग चाहिए। आई विल सेलेक्ट दोज ओनली हु आर विलिंग और इस काम में आगे बढ़ना चाहते हैं। तो इस तरह का लगातार हमारा सेशन चालू रहेगा, जिससे आप इंस्पिरेशन मिलती रहे और आगे बढ़ते रहे। जी, किसी को कुछ पूछना है? ममता जी, आप कुछ अनम्यूट करा था आपने।
सर मैंने आपको बताया था ना, मेरी क्लास चलती है उस समय, सो कैन वी हैव अ रिकॉर्डिंग आफ्टर दैट?
नहीं, आई बी डू गिव 5 लाइव ओनली, बिकॉज रिकॉर्डिंग विल नॉट हेल्प। जब भी आप खाली होंगी तब आपको तब बैच में ज्वाइन कर लीजिएगा। आपने आज पैसा दिया है अगले बैच के लिए, तो वो जरूरी नहीं कि अगले बैच तक आप नेक्स्ट बैच ज्वाइन कर सकते हैं।
तो कैन आई जॉइन द नेक्स्ट बैच? आई थिंक आई वांट टू जॉइन ना, बट कर नहीं पाऊंगी इस बार।
हाँ, यू कैन
तो
ज्वाइन।
मुझे नेक्स्ट वाले में करवा दीजिएगा।
ठीक है,
ओके।
राइट। हाँ, यामिनी द्विवेदी जी, जी आप ऑलरेडी म्यूट हो गई हैं कि अनम्यूट हो गई ना? हाँ जी, बोलिए।
हेलो। जी नमस्ते। मैंने पहली बार ज्वाइन किया है ये। आई थिंक कहीं से तो आपके बारे में पता चला था और मैंने साइन अप किया था, तो मुझे आते रहते हैं ईमेल्स, तो मैंने अभी ज्वाइन किया। आप थोड़ा ब्रीफली बताएंगे कि आप मतलब
जी।
ऑटिज्म से रिलेटेड अगर आप क्या करते हैं?
जी, मैं अप्रोच ऑटिज्म सोसाइटी का सेक्रेटरी हूँ, और रिसेंटली हमने एक कंपनी फॉर्म करी है, दैट इज कॉल्ड रागिमा फैसिलिटेशन प्राइवेट लिमिटेड, व्हिच इज प्रमोटिंग सेल ऑफ प्रोडक्ट मेड बाय वोकेशनल, मेड एट डिफरेंट वोकेशनल यूनिट। इंटीग्रेट कर रहा हूँ जितनी भी वोकेशनल यूनिट इंडिया में है, जिससे कि एक हमारा एक फ्लो चालू हो जाए और सब लोग सेल्फ सस्टेनेबल मॉडल में आ जाए। आई एम डूइंग इट थ्रू ए कंपनी जस्ट बिकॉज कमर्शियल एक्टिविटी मैं इसमें नहीं कर सकता संस्था के अकाउंट में, तो मुझे उससे भी करना पड़ रहा है। So in this process, I'm trying to train the person, those who are willing to work for social cause, so that they can join my mission, 1,00,000 person with disabilities to get employed. और ये मेरा मिशन का मोटिवेशन, मेरा बेटा है जो he is autistic and is non-verbal, he has his own world to live. So लेकिन मुझे उसके लिए चिंता करनी है कि वो हमारे बाद भी जिंदा रहे और सेल्फ सस्टेनेबल मॉड्यूल किसी के अंदर में ही काम करता रहे। वो मॉड्यूल सेल्फ सस्टेनेबल होना चाहिए। आज हम जिंदा हैं तो हम उसको सस्टेन करा रहे हैं, लेकिन मैं ऐसी स्थिति छोड़ना चाहता हूं कि वो अपने आप चालू होता रहे। इस प्रोसेस में सभी लोग तभी होगा, हर एक शख्स इसमें कंट्रीब्यूट करेगा तभी होगा, अपने अपने तरीके से। तो ये मेरा अप्रोच ऑटिज्म जयपुर में है। आज हमारे साथ राजू भाई शाह हैं, जो कि अहमदाबाद में हैं, जिन्होंने अपनी एक इंडस्ट्रियलिस्ट हैं और एक बड़ा सा सेटअप है आनंदम, जो कि रेजिडेंशियल प्रोग्राम भी देता है, एम्प्लॉयमेंट के लिए भी काम करता है, और अब ट्रेनिंग पे भी आ गए हैं, जिससे कि ट्रेनिंग भी हम दे सकें। तो आज हमारे गेस्ट हैं राजू भाई शाह। इन केस यू वांट टू आस्क एनी क्वेश्चन राजू भाई शाह, यू हैव टू आस्क हिम डायरेक्टली, और मुझसे पूछना है तो मैं यू कैन नोट डाउन, एनीवन हु वांट्स टू टॉक टू मी नोट कैन नोट डाउन माय नंबर, इट इज 9214309551 has gone. So
एक बार फिर से रिपीट करेंगे प्लीज।
जी, 9214309551।
ओके, ठीक है, थैंक यू इन्फॉर्मेशन शेयर करने के लिए। सो बेसिकली मेरा एक छोटा भाई है जो 25 इयर्स का है, ऑटिस्टिक है, जमशेदपुर में मेरे पेरेंट्स के साथ रहता है। तो हम उसने 12th तक की डिग्री है उसके पास, जो असिस्टेड एग्जाम के थ्रू से मिली है। बट आगे उसके लिए हम, जी थैंक यू, उसके लिए आगे हम क्या करें, कौन सा पाथ चूज करें, कोई क्लैरिटी नहीं मिल पा रही है। तो
जमशेदपुर में एक हमारे पेरेंट हैं, उनका नाम है डॉक्टर कर हैं, जो कि उनका बेटा हमारे से डिजिटल एम्प्लॉयमेंट ट्रेनिंग ले रहा है। उसका 7वां महीना पूरा हो जाएगा नेक्स्ट मंथ। देन वी स्टार्ट विद अस फॉर ऑन डिजिटल एम्प्लॉयमेंट, और ही विल पेड सम अमाउंट आल्सो, एंड एज सून एज आवर ई-कॉमर्स प्लेटफॉर्म इज लॉन्च्ड, मल्टी वेंडर ई-कॉमर्स इज ऑलरेडी लॉन्च, नहीं इसको मुझे मल्टी वेंडर क्रिएट करना है, लाइक मार्केट प्लेस अमेजॉन और फ्लिपकार्ट की तरह छोटा सा रूप। तो जैसे ही वो लॉन्च हो जाएगा तो उसमें वो हमारे साथ ऐसे काम करेगा, जितने प्रोडक्ट सेल होंगे और उसके थ्रू हो रहे हैं, उसके एफर्ट के थ्रू हो रहे हैं, तो ही विल गेट मार्जिन ऑन दैट प्रोडक्ट सेल। So it will become automatic effort, automatic revenue generation for him, और effort के साथ होगा। तो अगर वो 12th कर चुका है तो सर हो सकता है इस प्रोग्राम में क्वालिफाई कर जाए। तो यू कैन बी इन टच विद मी आफ्टर दिस वेबिनार एट माय नंबर, सो दैट आई कैन टेल यू हाउ टू ज्वाइन माय training program, and in case you want to have reference, you can talk to Dr. Kar also. Nivedita, her name is Nivedita Kar. So your mother may be knowing her because she is very active.
yes, we know her.
You know her, okay.
Yes. So अनुराग जी, ये जो आपका ट्रेनिंग प्रोग्राम है, is it online or in person?
It is online.
Okay. So basically कितने टाइम का होगा ये ट्रेनिंग?
Earlier it was 7 months. Now we are converting to 4 months, 5 day in a week. Earlier alternate days होता था, अब 5 day in a week होगा, Monday to Friday.
ओके मैं आपका ज़्यादा टाइम नहीं लूंगी क्योंकि और भी लोग हैं, बट आई विल कनेक्ट विथ यू ऑफलाइन एट अ डिफरेंट टाइम टू गेट मोर डिटेल्स। और आपने बताया कोई और भी एक है कॉल पे जिनका राजस्थान में कुछ सेंटर चलता है, आप
नहीं,
बता रहे थे किसी के बारे में बता रहे थे?
हाँ, मैं
मुबारिक
राजू
है
शाह मीटिंग में है। He
जी।
industrialist and he is doing at Ahmedabad, not Rajasthan.
ओके अहमदाबाद। तो उनके यहाँ किस चीज़ की ट्रेनिंग होती है?
उनका एक तो रेजिडेंशियल सेटअप है, फिर उसके बाद उन्होंने उसमें कई प्रोडक्शन यूनिट भी छोटे छोटे डाल रखे हैं, जैसे खाखरा मेकिंग हो गया एंड और क्या सर, राजू भाई शाह सर, और क्या चीजें हैं आप?
हेलो, अभी हमने एक
हाँ जी।
रेस्टोरेंट बनाया है, वन
Restaurant.
रिटेल शॉप बनाया है, फिर सिरामिक्स का करते हैं, देन एग्रीकल्चर प्रोडक्ट बनाते हैं। तो
Okay.
काफी एक्टिविटीज देते हैं बच्चे को इंडिपेंडेंट बनाने का। और बाय दिस जनवरी वी आर स्टार्टिंग वन प्रोग्राम फॉर ट्रेनिंग देम फॉर इंडिपेंडेंट लिविंग। बच्चों
Okay.
को इंडिपेंडेंट लिविंग के लिए तैयार कर रहे हैं। तो उसके लिए उसको हर एक प्रकार की ट्रेनिंग देके तैयार करने का। तो इसके बाद क्या है कि आप नहीं कोई भी है तो अकेला भी इसकी लाइफ जी सके। इसमें स्टार्टिंग फ्रॉम किचन, टॉयलेट, सब तरह के इसको दिया जाएगी कि जिसके उसको इंडिपेंडेंट रहने में कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं रहे बच्चे का।
ओके अच्छा ठीक है, थैंक यू शेयर करने के लिए।
प्रोग्राम
ओके
डिपेंडिंग अपॉन द चाइल्ड्स पोजीशन, maybe 2 months, 6 months. Once
Okay.
he'll get learned, then he can go back to home and he can start working somewhere. We'll train him for some other activities also.
Okay.
This commercial activities also.
Okay. How long is the training for again?
It will start from 2 months to 6 months.
Okay, 2 months
Minimum
to 6 months.
2
So it's a, okay.
Depending upon the child.
Okay.
Some child can cover fast, so they can be 2 months only.
Okay. So it's a residential training program.
This is the subject. So what
Okay.
happens when child is in a family, he is getting a lot of protection. So due to that, he is not learning. Particularly when father, mother is there, then he will not learn something new. So this is the experience we are going. That those children who were coming in our institute, we have 102 people are staying. The people were not doing anything in their house, now doing a lot of work here. So they get trained. So from that, it was suggested that let's start this type of training. So in future, you have not to send them in such an institution, but you can keep that at home and you can earn some livelihood also.
Acha, got it. So दूसरे cities से भी कोई, if there's someone from a different city like Jamshedpur, they can also go and be part of this residential program?
Yeah, they can be.
Okay. Do they need to have a local guardian in that city?
No, not necessarily. Not
Okay.
necessary. Not necessary.
Got it. If I want to get more details, can I connect with you separately as well, Rajuji?
Yes. Sure.
What's your contact number?
Sure. 98.
Okay.
So can you
9825
Mm-hmm.
9825 00 5746.
Mm-hmm. Okay. ये WhatsApp पे भी है नंबर?
WhatsApp में है.
ठीक है.
WhatsApp में है.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
I will connect with you offline as well.
Most welcome.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
Okay.
thank you, Anurag ji, for putting this together. I'll
I'm sure.
Anurag ji,
I'm sure in case you keep on listening on every Sunday, you will keep on getting a lot of insight on this.
Okay.
And I'll request Raju Shah ji, sir, in case you can connect me with Bhushan Punani, sir.
Sure.
And तो उनसे जो है मैं उनको, हो सकता है उनको याद हो पुरानी घटना, नहीं याद हो तो
नहीं, उनको याद है, वेरी मच याद है. लास्ट टाइम मेरा बात हुआ था. He remember very well. He remember very well. Right?
That is good. And it will be very good to start the similar session with him also. So
Right.
that
He's yeah, very knowledgeable on this subject.
Very good. Thank you. So next week, Mr. Bhushan Punani will be our guest, and we'll learn a lot more things. I remember when we went there in 2009. I remember when I went there in 2024. I went to all his every location of his institute. I found some stuff is same. I got when I came back. मैंने उनका पुराना विजिटिंग कार्ड निकाला जो मेरे फाइल रहता था विजिटिंग कार्ड्स का. तो I found that she's the same lady working there that time also. I got her call and today also. So that is employee retention is one of the most.
For the information of all other people, Mr. Dr. Bhushan Punani is an IM graduate. After completing his graduation in Indian Institute of Management, instead of going to some private sector, he joined this organization. At that time, the BPA was not having money to pay also. And today, it has a lot of 32 centers are running in Gujarat. One center in Jodhpur, one center in MP. Now recently they are starting one more center in Banaras. So it is doing a lot of activities and a lot of people around total staff of BPA is around 450 and most of them are very, very devoted people. They are devoted to Divyang. And all type of Divyang people are treated at BPA.
Sir, I wanted to know कि राजू सर के सेंटर का डिटेल्स मतलब जैसे if I want to share with some parents website है या जो भी है, is there any name of the center?
I'll just share you in this screen also. First thing is go to the Harsha Engineering website. This is Harsha Engineering website, and such a wonderful website it has been created. So this is his introduction as an entrepreneur, sustainability, and somewhere he has put his photograph, but very small photograph. Now I'll go to Anandham, ANANDHAM, Anandham Ahmedabad Residential for Disabled. ये एक छोटा सा शायद वो खुल गया, कैटलॉग खुला है शायद आनंदम का.
One question, जो भी आनंदम में facilities हैं, is it free of charge?
हाँ, no.
It is not a free of charge. Let me tell you, to run such an institution is a very difficult one and it should have been sustained. So we have prepared a model differently. Those who can pay have to pay. And we have created some funds also from which we are giving scholarship if somebody is a very needy. But due to money only, the child is not taken care, we will take care. But it is a chargeable. Today, we are charging 18,000 rupees per month. It includes everything. There is no extra money charge anything for about that.
Achha.
And
a lot of activities are going on. I will request if possible you go to the website and if possible visit. You are most welcome.
मैंने लास्ट ईयर विजिट किया था एंड आई वाज सो अमेज्ड सीइंग द इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर. काफी तो ग्रीनरी है, फिर इसका फ्यूचर इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर भी है, कंपेनियनशिप रहने वाला भी. इन केस कंपेनियनशिप की ऑप्शन मिलता है, यानी कि जो पर्सन विद डिसेबल्ड है दूसरे पर्सन विद डिसेबिलिटी के साथ कंपेनियनशिप कर सकता है. देयर इज वन सेपरेट विंग फॉर दैट हैज बीन क्रिएटेड लुकिंग एट फ्यूचर. इट मे नॉट बी सक्सेसफुल राइट नाउ, बट फ्यूचर में कंपेनियनशिप का भी रखा हुआ है. और जब मैंने फाइनेंशियल्स के बारे में पता करना की कोशिश करी वहां पे जो अपने मैनेजर थे, देन ही सेड 18,000 रुपीज में उनका सारा खर्चा चल जाता है बिकॉज ऑफ स्केलेबिलिटी. जो एडिशनल चीजें होती हैं वो खुद जनरेट करते हैं फंड. जैसे कोई पेरेंट आया बाहर से आया, यूएस से आया, और उसके रिश्तेदार आए यूएस से और दे वांटेड टू गिव समथिंग, तो उस दिन की मिठाई उसके थ्रू होती है. तो वो एक एडिशनल फ्लेवर आता है टोटल इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर में, और उससे जो पैसा आता है उन सब चीजों से दैट गोज फॉर द कंपेंसेटिंग द फीस हु कैन नॉट पे. तो
there are certain people, around 37 people are like that who cannot give the full pay. So somebody is at 2,000, somebody has 10,000, somebody has 15,000, depending upon his financial condition and availability of our funds. We support them. Today we have more than 4 crores reserve fund. So whatsoever income is coming from that we are giving. And another scheme what we have made is somebody is coming, say, we want to give food to the children. So what we did, that amount which is coming, that we are taking is as a reserve fund, and that will go as a reserve fund, and from that interest, we can give more and more money support to needy people.
Sir, do you screen students also for the level of disability?
Yeah. Can you repeat your question?
मतलब बच्चे की डिसेबिलिटी की सिवियरिटी के हिसाब से आप लोग डिसाइड करते हैं लेने के लिए, या कोई भी, और किस एज ग्रुप से आप शुरू करते हैं?
We prefer above 25 generally, but very recently one child came whose parents were not there, so at 18 also we have taken. Our concept is that who are really in need of this place, they should be given the chances.
Okay. And level of disability,
disability, suppose level of disability, any disability, we'll take them, but in that case, suppose they need a special attendant, then they have to pay more. They have to pay extra. Depending on suppose one child is there, he need part time. So we'll not charge for full time. Generally, one person costing us around 15 to 17,000 rupees. So we'll not charge 17,000. But he is taking care of 3 children, such children, then it will be 5,000. But depending upon the situation, you see, the purpose is that our total philosophy is that if whatsoever is the running expense, that will be taken care by fee only, and whatsoever development is there, that will be by the funds coming from donation. So we can continue to build up more and more things in coming time.
Okay.
सर अभी टोटल कितने बच्चे हैं आपने बताया वहाँ पे
102.
आपके
102.
Okay, so 6 months is the max. If someone wants to stay beyond 6 months,
This is 6 months is some different program. That is
There's a different program.
different. That is a
We have three type of arrangement. I will tell you another arrangement is that, okay, suppose somebody is there, parents are here, their son is in USA and he wants to go to USA, but he cannot take child there. So he wants to keep it for 2 months. He can keep it over here for 2 months.
oh
Or
wow,
somebody
okay,
is say ill in the family and nobody is there to take care of the child, so they can keep it for 2 months, 3 months. So basically, whatsoever is a problem, your problem, we try to help you in resolving your problem.
okay. And sir, is it only kids with IDs or all types of disabilities that you support?
No, only IDs, only IDs. But multiple disability we take. Suppose we have two children with us who are completely blind. These are this mentally ill, mentally retarded, plus blind. So we are keeping them.
Okay. And so the process to get admitted is what's the process we have to follow? How should we get started?
First of all, you send a record of your child. We will study it and immediately we will call. First, you should come, parents should come, they see the facility, they get satisfied. Then they bring the child with a ear. We will again check the child and according to situation, we will tell you. Most probably, only thing if there is no availability of space, we will tell, okay, you bring him after some time. Neither we will give the admission. You see, our major issue is that as far as today, our capacity is more than 125 people. Each child is given a separate room, either separate or some boys with a two. So it is not a dormitory type. It is individual type. So we have facility around 125, but our real issue is the caretaker. So if we do not have the caretaker enough, then we will say, okay, wait for a few months. Once our caretaker will be ready, then we will call you.
I see.
You see, the basic concept is that because I am also a parent, I decide. Other trustees are also a parent. All parents are worried what will happen after us. So to solve that problem, and one interesting thing, what I would like to tell, actually I have forgotten that thing. One boy was with us, and her mother was ill. She was on the last stage. I went to the place. I met the mother, and I asked, "Are you worried about your child?" She says, "No, I am not worried. My child is at the same place." Same way, one day, one person was of the age of 95 came to me. I have never met him again, but somebody told okay, he's a Raju who has started. He came to me. He bowed down to my feet. I said, "Dada, you are much elder than me. I have to bow down to you. Why you are?" He said, "I am daughter. I tried in a lot of places, but I was not happy. Today my daughter is safe over here. So you have improved my death. Now I can die very easily." So our purpose is that the parents should have that feeling. Okay, no, after putting over here, I have to not to worry about my child.
I see. Okay, that's a
And
very great cause.
We have a guest house also. You can come and stay. Suppose you want to clarify, you can stay here for 2-3 days, and then also you can decide.
Okay, and
It's
sir,
a completely open structure. Everything is open. There is nothing, no restriction anywhere.
Acha. So how does the organization run? Is it the funds from trustees plus what people like the kids who give the monthly 17,000-18,000? Is that how it runs?
You see, the day-to-day expenses is taken from the fees. Fees what we are charging 18,000. From that we are making the expenses, and that is enough to run it. All the development that we are bringing, new funds, lot of funds we are bringing. Myself has also put a lot of funds. We are bringing from outside also. This year we will be putting a new building worth around 6 crore rupees. So funds are coming. That is not, we are not worried about it. And we have a one reserve fund, what we call is a Anandam fund. From that, whatsoever interest is coming, from that interest, if some needy boy is coming, we are supporting him from that money. So it's totally professionally run. So our manager, how many children are there? There today 102. So 102 into 18,000 every month, and he has to run the institute with that expenses.
Okay.
You are clear?
Yes, sir, I'm clear. So basically, the idea
Because
is
sustainability is the most important thing.
True.
Yeah.
Sustainability is more important. It should
Please.
run automatically with us or
More
without.
important. Because after 10 years, somebody's parents are no more there, and this institute is closed, then the child will be in trouble. So we don't want to see that this would happen. So we have made organization in such a way that it could be sustained for a long time. And this model, what we have prepared, that was prepared on the basis of model in Israel. In Israel, there are such type of 3 institutions. So that model we have taken, and we have gone there also. We have studied that model, and we have implemented accordingly. And one more thing, what we today we are doing is that we are creating some more and more money earning activities. So every year we have not to increase the cost. Because today, as you know, the cost is increasing, manpower cost is increasing, living cost is increasing. So every time we say now 18,000, now 19,000, 20,000, that is not fair. So to take care of that, we are trying to create some income sources, by which we can balance it, so we can keep this fees same for a longer time. That is our philosophy.
what kind of activities are these, sir, that will generate income?
Right now we are making every day 100 kg khakra.
Okay.
We are making a lot of ceramic articles. So we are selling. We have started one restaurant. We have one greenhouse. We are selling the vegetables. So such type of activities will start earning money. The whole concept, long-term concept is that as today they are the liability, we want to convert them into assets. They should not be treated as a liability, but they should become an asset. And second thing, when they start doing this activity, earn some money, that gives them a lot of confidence in them, and they enjoy the life.
Right. So if someone comes and let's say lives for 6 months, right, they'll get to, stay away from parents, live independently, plus they'll learn these different skills, khakra making or, selling vegetables.
Yeah.
That's the idea.
Also, listen, every child has a different capacity. So
Right.
according to the capacity of the child, we will develop them. Somebody can be trained in that, somebody can be trained in agriculture, somebody can be trained in gardening, somebody can be trained in housekeeping, right? You have a lot of
Right.
housekeeping department. Somebody can be trained for the restaurant, depending upon the child ability, that they can be trained. Everybody cannot be trained everything.
Mm-hmm.
Then we have a music, we have a dance, then we are giving the training for painting. So such type of actor, we are celebrating all type of festivals. So child life will be much fulfillment with the fulfillment.
Right. And so how many are there special educators who teach these children?
You see, teaching is not our main work, because when they are about 25, teaching will not help them. It will be very difficult to teach them. We involve in the activities and then learn skill. What we are trying to impart is a skill, not a learning only. Because learning life is up to 25. After 25, the learning ability will go down. So as on today, our 7 people are going in a factory working time. Now we are preparing 10 people who will be going to nearby restaurant, hotel for housekeeping.
So whoever gives these trainings, right? Who are these people who give these training? Are they trained people who give these trainings?
Trained. Yes.
Okay. And about how many such people you have who give the trainings?
Today we have around 8 people.
Okay.
So this meeting will suddenly close at 1 p.m. sharp. just because it is set up like this. So anything we have to finish within 4 minutes. So I'm not able to find.
I suggest that you go to any problem, you can call me anytime.
Sure, will do. Thank you so much, Raju ji and Anurag ji. This was very helpful. I'm joining for the first time, but I still found it super helpful. So thank you for doing this great work. I'll connect with both of you offline.
So the recording of this will be available on our YouTube channel, also Approach Autism channel, and also it will be available now in our Tag Mango platform, which is being built in due course of time, where you get a lot of motivational stories behind any successful journey. So this is a part of our 3 months program. Also, those who are willing to join our 5-day boot camp, they can join at ₹199, because you cannot join within 3 minutes left for the other one-time offer ₹99. So they can join, and we can do a lot of discussion during that time. And one more part, that this training program will have the assessment of person with disabilities free of cost for our computer. Like you have a Nivedita Kar, his son is doing it. So that will be free of cost during this 5-day boot camp. Like you will get a lot of things like this. What you will unlock: community access. There will be a lot of people who are of like-minded. Niche clarity. You will get your own niche clarity to start your social impact venture. Opportunity for assessment. जो digital implement के लायक हैं, computer literate हैं, उनका assessment होगा. और real story, real people like you have seen today. Basics of website designing cover होगा, logic of website designing cover होगा. Will not create website, but with this much thing will be covered in this 5-day. During the process, you will come to know at least what you want in life, what you want, and then like Raju Bhai Shah ji ने बताया कि ऐसा wish, अगर आपकी will इतनी तगड़ी है तभी आगे काम बढ़ता है. God is doing, not you. Only thing is you have to, if you have will कि ये मुझे करना ही करना है, so people will come around and help you. So that is what I have written. Lot many things. I have written 7 points to raise fund. So इसके लिए बहुत ज़्यादा जरूरी है. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you to all. Thank you very much. Bye.
Thank you. Okay, right.